It's the Riot Podcast. This is the Thursday, April 27th edition. So what do you guys want to talk about?
Welcome to the podcast.
Isaiah, anything on your mind?
You know, it's Thursday.
Yeah.
Aren't you excited for tomorrow?
I'm so excited for tomorrow.
It's
I
been
can't
a
wait to
long
phone
week.
it in on Friday.
I know, and you know
That's
what?
what I'm thinking.
We all can't wait. So let's just
gonna
bring
be
on
so
tomorrow.
great.
Yeah. This is you can tell we didn't prepare anything for this
We're
podcast
close.
intro.
Let me think. We're close to the weekend. Anybody have any big plans for the weekend?
This weekend.
It's a big weekend.
I got more garage sale stuff to get ready for.
Oh, yeah.
Because the garage sale is the week after.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do that.
Oh, you got to prepare weeks in advance for that.
I
For a
do.
garage sale?
I do. I got a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be tough. I've got something almost as fun. I'll probably have to go pick up my mom from the airport.
Oh, well, what a good time. Aren't you good to do that?
Yeah.
Real nice of you.
You're not so rude to where you're like, here, have you downloaded Uber? Or
Yeah.
you just want to get a ride yourself.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm hoping? I'm hoping I'll get some like lunch out of it or something.
Oh,
Oh,
on
a
the
free
way.
meal. A free meal.
Good idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna.
That's what
for.
you always hope for whenever you hang out with your parents.
That's
Anytime
right.
you do something
You're
with them, you're
right.
like, hopefully I can get a free meal out of this.
Yep.
Some people don't know that well enough. Like they don't want to spend any time with their parents. It's like, you're missing out, man. If they're going to the grocery store, you get up
yeah.
and you go to the grocery store with them. Or if they're going to go eat, you go eat with them and you win.
Yeah, and whether they cook for you or buy
They
you
treat
something,
you.
yeah,
Yeah.
your parents should do that for you.
Yeah. For me, for the weekend, I've got two things I'm going to do, right?
Okay.
First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to clean out the hot tub. Open
Nice.
it back up, get the
All
party
right.
going again. It's almost
Ooh.
summertime.
Yeah.
People have been calling for it. The ladies, they've been in my ear.
Mhm.
We need the hot tub back.
I've been also saying that.
I know. Hudson was one of the ladies
Yeah.
I was counting. So he's one of the two. Nikki was the other one. But so we're going to try to clean out the hot tub because it's warm out now and we just mowed the backyard, right?
Sure.
And so now the backyard's getting cleaned back up again. We're going to clean out the hot tub, get that going. And then the other thing is I might have a date on Saturday.
Oh, really?
If I decide to go.
If you do.
But
How long do you? Well, like, I mean, okay, it's if you have a date on Saturday, it's Thursday. Shouldn't you already have
Yeah,
that
haven't
planned?
you decided?
Well, we planned it yesterday.
Okay.
I said maybe we'll do something on Saturday if I feel like it.
Oh, that's work. Oh, don't be one
And
of
then
those.
she said, I agree. If I feel like it on Saturday, we could do something. And she threw out golf.
Oh.
Whoa.
Which is a big. She said like not like actual golf. She was
Yeah.
like
Mini
do you,
golf?
She said, "Do you golf?"
Yeah, like Top Golf.
And yeah, like kind of like going to the driving range or Top Golf or something like that. But she texted me, "Do you golf?" And I was like, I mean, I do golf, but like I'm not good at it.
But
I'm like
that'd be
I'm
fun.
an amateur golfer. And
you
she said she's also not good at it.
Mm.
But I don't know yet again because we haven't. This would be our first date.
Yeah.
And that seems like
Is this like a Bumble or something?
yeah. This is
So somebody you've never met.
This is a Hinge person. Yeah.
Hinge.
Can I tell you something though? You know how she said that maybe on Saturday? That's not at all what she wanted. She wanted yes.
Yes, like a hard yes.
Yeah, it's a hard yes, but because if you were giving off that vibe of like, yeah, let's maybe do something Saturday.
Yeah, like maybe.
That's the worst because you want someone like most girls, I shouldn't say all, but you want them to take the lead and be excited and not just like, yeah, maybe if I feel like it. That sounds awful
Well,
to
I
her.
don't. For me on Saturday, because she threw out golf first.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh yeah, for sure, if we feel like it, because
no, they're right there.
because
Yeah.
listen, because Nikki, you're a true proponent of this. If on Saturday, if right now I was like, let's golf on Saturday, and
Yeah.
you were like, yeah, I'm all in. You know, you wake up Saturday morning and be like, yeah, I don't want to go.
But that's once you've been dating for a really
True.
long time and you're comfortable enough to be like,
True.
yeah, I don't want to do anything right now. And it's not so weird. But you are putting off a vibe of not wanting to commit to something. And then that doesn't seem like you're excited.
See, but I said if we feel like it, but then I threw and I said, or if on Saturday I'm feeling kind of lazy, we could just do like a brunch.
Okay.
A little more low key. I gave
All
I
right.
gave an alternative just in case because I could see myself waking up on Saturday and being like, no way I'm going outside today.
We're not
There's
going
not
golfing.
a chance. But we'll see if it
Well,
this is the
And
yeah.
he can't seem too eager, Nikki.
No, yes, you can.
No.
I can't be
can't.
kissing her feet. You're right, Hudson. That's smart.
Yeah, he
Just
can't.
say that. Kiss
I
in
can't
her
be
feet.
kissing her
Yes, he
feet.
can.
Because
He can't be too eager.
Exactly.
If
This is-
she's the one that's more excited, that's good for
That's
the
good.
relationship.
No,
That's-
it's not.
yes, that's
I
the
can't
right way to
hear
put
you.
it.
I can't be like a simp off the rip. Trust me, Hudson knows about being a simp off the rip. It didn't work, all right?
Yep.
You gotta play hard to
been there.
get. You gotta play hard to
boy.
get, just like they do. So we'll see.
Why don't we just leave the podcast intro at this? Because I just want that to be the lasting memory before we start the show for the podcast.
And the best thing too is like she sees in my profile, it says like radio personality, and which obviously is so lame. But hers says bachelor's in neuroscience.
She's real.
I'm like, she has a real job and everything. What does she think I'm doing every day?
Neuroscience and a golfer.
I know, right?
You got to play this right.
She
I
actually
gotta be
sounds
cool.
like quite a catch then.
I
She
know,
does. I
right?
don't
Or
know
she's
what-
gonna be super weird. One of the two.
I think the chances are that she's going to be wonderful
Wow.
and that you're going to be the weird one.
That's probably that's more accurate. You're
I
right.
can't believe I'm saying this, but now I'm looking forward to Monday.
I know you will find out.
I know how it went.
Well, before, like, we're talking like it's Friday already.
Yeah.
It's just Thursday. Enjoy the podcast today. We did do a Riot food fight, so hop over to the video before if you join us at RadioU Riot. On our Facebook or our YouTube channel, we try the Jack Link's Doritos collab for the beef jerky, the Doritos ones. So we'll try those 2 flavors.
All right. That'll do it.
Okay.
See you guys.
This is what happens when we don't prepare. It went well.
It's great. Have a good day.
Podcast.
You won't hear a show like this anywhere else. And that's probably for the best. The worst of the riot. Radio U.
I feel like I've seen it. When it comes to dating trends, I've seen them all. I've seen them come and go. And this one, though, this is a new one. This is a new term, anyways. I don't know if this is a new thing to do. You heard of being zombied?
Zombied and dating?
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, you know what ghosting is.
Is that where you just die a little bit, every day, slowly?
It's a slow death.
No,
But never truly die?
Yeah, you're always kind of there.
only able to be killed by a strike to the brain.
Sure.
This is zombied is like ghosting, except you die, you ghost, you disappear, but then you come back from the dead sometime later,
I love-
reappear.
So when the person comes back in your life and wants to date again, but then ghosts you again, is it probably back and forth?
Yeah,
That's
pretty much.
great.
Yeah, they just they reappear. I have one woman who says here, this is ladies saying that guys do this basically. A woman would not be guilty of zombieing, I don't think, according to TikTok. But a man.
I just had a girl do this like 2 weeks ago.
You
So
did?
girls can do it. Yes, they can.
No, they don't.
What do you
No,
mean?
girls are better than that.
Girls
Girls
would
are
never
better than that.
ghost. No.
No, ghosting, yes. But zombieing, no.
Well, I guess that happens
Because
for me.
a lot of times, the girl is just like, fine, we're over it. We've moved on. And then it just seems like it's the bad boy that's always like, wait, I'm back.
Yeah.
And I'm
Well,
leaving.
girls do it too. So
Well,
just
girls,
happens.
here's the thing you have to remember about girls. They have other options. And guys don't.
I wouldn't say that. So zombied is a new term that they're saying is maybe even worse than ghosting, because ghosting you can at least heal from and move past, but not if they keep popping back up.
Do you know this to be true, Nikki? One woman says, have you ever noticed that all like the zombies will all reemerge at the same time?
Usually it's seasonal too.
Yeah. It'll be like 4 different guys pop up all at once that you haven't talked to for a while.
Yep.
Why is that?
I told
Well,
you.
we're the guys. So
I told you it's seasonal. I think it's like spring. Well, you don't have someone right now, so you go back and look at who your options were before, and you ghosted them, and you're like, well, I could probably go back and see that person before the summertime, all that stuff.
I think it's all about timing too. Usually, what happens is like you'll be like on your dating apps or whatever, and you'll have like 3 people that you really like match with you all the same day.
You have a
and
Mount
then,
Rushmore.
And then you have all these options, right? You have like 3 different people that you're texting or whatever, and like, oh, I really like all 3 of these people, whatever. And then you end up ghosting one of them because you're hanging out with one of the other ones, right?
You get ghosted by one of the other.
And
it's
then
a 3-way. Yeah.
And then like 2 months later, you and that person stop hanging out or stop talking or
So you
whatever
go
your
back?
situation is, and then you're like, dang, that girl was kind of cool. Maybe I should text her because clearly you made the wrong pick. So then you circle back and you say, hey, how you been? And then they usually don't respond.
So I think zombie though is more like if you were seriously dating, and they just keep coming back.
I don't know. It always does seem so sinister. Sometimes it's real innocent, like Isaiah just
Or
said.
like, I'll give you an example. The one girl that just hit me up like 2 weeks ago, the reason that she circled back is because when we first started talking, she had just gotten out of a relationship, right? And we were kind of hanging out, and I could tell it was like a little bit too much for her, right?
Too soon.
And then she circled back like 2 weeks ago, which I didn't really entertain too much, but She circled back like 2 weeks ago, and it was probably because now she's like, okay, she feels a little more comfortable, ready to date, right? And so I think it all depends on the time and circumstance. But some people do it just because they're bad.
Some people are serial zombiers, and some people are just innocent zombiers. It happens from time to time. It doesn't mean you have ill intent.
Yeah.
If you don't, if you could possibly maybe not do it to someone.
I mean, avoid it.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Just avoid the initial ghost, and then you can circle back and it'll be better.
I also want to come back to my new dating term of being Rushmored.
I love that.
That's a good one.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I kind of love that.
You're one of the three.
Yeah, you're one of the options.
You may be a good choice too, but there's two other ones, so it makes it more difficult.
You're up there, and you're a mountain to climb.
You're amazing and spectacular, but it was just the wrong.
But there's also 3 others that are also
choice.
amazing, so it's a tough call.
Find more Riot content online. Riot.radiou.com.
Apparently, this man paid a psychic, Sophia Adams, to remove a curse that he believed was placed on him by his ex-girlfriend, who supposedly hired a witch to place a curse on him.
And you think your relationship's weird.
And so he's now suing. Now, to be fair, this is a unique case of you be the judge because the judge has already judged twice and said they've thrown it out. So this is now the 3rd time this guy is suing the psychic, trying to get some money out of the situation. Because, again, he says she was supposed to lift the curse on him, and it hasn't worked.
So I'm sorry, just so I can get all these important details correct. He's suing the psychic for allegedly not removing the curse that a girlfriend put on him, an ex-girlfriend. But the
who hired a witch.
Okay, so allegedly the witch put the curse on, not the psychic.
Yeah,
so it's
that's right.
Okay, so...
this gets juicy. We're talking crystals, too.
Oh, no!
You're telling me this dude sold him a $5,100 crystal to remove the curse. The psychic did. And he said that crystal did not work.
He said that he gave the psychic $1,000 as an initial deposit towards this $5,100 crystal to remove the bad luck. And so that's why he's going after and saying she defrauded him out of the $1,000.
Apparently, the psychic also claimed that she was a PhD. Can you get a doctorate in psychicness?
Oh, you can.
Well, she said
reading tarot cards.
She went to special schooling specific for the PhD.
I believe it was special.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it. So, are we going to make a judgment here?
So 3 times he's been trying to get money back from the psychic, mostly dealing with getting money back for the crystal that he was encouraged to buy.
Even though the crystal was $5,100 and he's suing for $25,000.
At this point, originally he was just trying to get his $1,000 back from his deposit.
$25,000 is what he wants.
I think if you're dealing in this world, that it's all fair game for fraud on both sides.
Oh,
So
I agree with that.
I don't know if you have a case. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think as well. It's pretty froggy here with the whole, did he really remove the curse? What was the initial curse? I don't think I have enough information here to really convict this guy of not breaking the curse.
It's true. Maybe the psychic did remove the curse and he still just sucks.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe his life just isn't good.
You could have that. I think
he is going to psychics and dating gals that hire witches to put curses on it.
Sounds like your decision making may be a little bit off.
Yeah, I think you were cursed a long time before.
You might get yourself into some trouble you don't even know about yet.
I almost feel like the article should give us more information on the ex-girlfriend and what all went on there.
Yeah,
I can imagine. I think I already can imagine in my mind what kind of a woman this is if she placed a curse on him.
She's a witchy woman.
Well, okay, so I think we would be the judge. We would probably say, like the other 2 times he went to court, that we feel like there's really no case here. But it doesn't mean we're siding with one side or the other. It just means it's all really weird.
It's crazy that you can be a psychic and basically that just means you can get away scot-free with anything.
Well, it's also crazy to think that a $5,100 crystal will be an investment to help you out with your bad luck. So.
Yeah, that's wild.
Again, That might be why you're having bad luck.
But
That
until
could
you're
be.
cursed, you don't know the fear of being cursed. At first, you're like, oh, yeah, curse me, whatever. And then you're
Yeah.
like, are things going bad in my life? Has my life started to roll off the rails?
was
Well-
it that ex-girlfriend's witch?
She did say
Did it
she was going to
actually work?
curse me. I
There's
guess
a
it
lot-
did work.
There's a lot that I think we don't get involved in. So this is a very weird thing.
Yeah, so I don't know what it's called when you throw out a case in court.
Yeah, that's it. You
It's
threw
thrown
it
out.
Yeah, we throw
That's
it out.
our judgment.
Hudson, Nikki, The Riot on Radio U.
See what you think of this promo that a minor league baseball team is doing. You ever heard of the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs?
No, the Iron Pig?
One of my
Yeah.
all-time favorites.
The Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs are kind of awesome, actually.
Okay.
Because they do crazy promos like this all the time. They are known for having some wild baseball stadium food and stuff like that. But this takes the cake here. They are temporarily renaming their team just for one night only, June 2nd. June 2nd is going to be Hoagie Night.
Yeah.
Oh.
So instead of like Dime a Dog Night, you get hoagies?
They're going to have, I think it's Lehigh Valley, it's like near Philadelphia and everything. They got hoagies there all
Oh,
the
sure.
time.
Okay. Hudson, not everybody knows that. So I don't know why you thought we did.
This is Hoagieville right here.
Did not know
But
that.
They are renaming their team the Lehigh Valley Hoagies, and I believe that they are going to be actually wearing like Hoagie-themed uniforms for the game.
The shirts are great.
They're definitely, selling a bunch of Lehigh Valley Hoagie merch, and a lot of it looks really cool. So a cool promo. That's June 2nd. If you want to set a date to go to Lehigh Valley for a baseball game.
So is it Pennsylvania?
Yeah, Pennsylvania, Eastern PA.
I love Pennsylvania, but it's such a tough state to drive through.
Yeah.
No, thank you. But
Yeah,
if
it
anybody
is.
goes to see the Lehigh Valley Hoagies or the Iron Pigs, if you could get the Hoagie shirt for me, I'd really like one.
This is it raises an interesting question though. If your favorite team was going to rename themselves after a food for one night only, what food should that be?
Good question.
Are we
Because-
talking just baseball or
Any team.
Any team?
Baseball is definitely the sport they would do it. Though.
Yeah, I think it's got to be something. If you're renaming it, obviously they're serving it that night, so it's got to be ballpark friendly.
Yeah.
My favorite food is lasagna, but we're not doing a lasagna
No.
night because
the
that's
Cleveland lasagna.
that's just not ballpark friendly.
It also wouldn't fit Cleveland at all.
Exactly, and you want something like if they're gonna do merch too, you want it to be like applicable on merch. Yet again, lasagna, not a good merch deal. But I'm thinking maybe like. What about like nuggets? They do like a nugget night. I'm talking about chicken nuggets.
That could
like
work.
the Cleveland Nuggets. I know there's the Denver Nuggets. Don't play
Yeah.
with me here. But
What about the Cleveland chicken fingers?
the chicken fingers?
Ooh, the Cleveland Tenders.
The Cleveland Tenders.
Oh, there it is.
Now we're talking. What about another one I thought of? What about like the Cleveland Buckets? And they do buckets of fried chicken.
Ooh.
And then just has like shirts and just a huge bucket with a bunch of fried
That'd be
chicken
so
coming
perfect
out.
for the basketball team
Oh,
too.
it'd be so. Oh, that's a good
Yes.
idea.
Better.
We could
Oh my
use some good
gosh.
promo right about now. We
That's
need
right.
something
That's
to
what
turn
you
it around.
need.
And I could totally see the mascot being a guy in like some sort of chicken bucket
Yes, a
outfit.
chicken
Yeah.
bucket.
This is great. I love the idea. I mean, if you're doing, are they minor league then? Or
Oh
Yeah.
like that's a really fun sort of minor league baseball team sort of thing to do.
Yeah, that's the kind of fun thing you can do in minor league sports when you got a million games.
There's no consequences.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah.
really cares. The players, most of them have, they're not making a ton of money, but they're doing it for fun kind of thing. So, yeah.
You got
it's
one,
a cool
Hudson?
promo.
If you're gonna do one?
The first thing that came to mind was like bacon cheese fries.
Oh.
But that's a long name. So maybe like waffle fries. And it'd be
Waffle
like,
fries.
Yeah, you could be like the Green Bay waffles.
The Green Bay waffles.
Yeah.
It'd be like a waffle night. That'd be pretty good
Yeah.
too. Waffle on a stick. On a stick. It's got to be on a stick.
And you could do chicken and you could just you just do waffles, and then all the food in the stadium is waffle themed.
Oh,
Hang
I
on.
love it.
Yeah.
Every minor league team is writing all
Oh,
this
Yes,
down.
waffle
You're having some
fries,
good
chicken and
ideas.
waffles. Oh, I love it. Just
Yeah.
waffles.
Then you could have the waffle race where the
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
they run along the
Yes.
field.
Dang.
Waffle on a stick.
That shouldn't be one night only. That should be an actual team.
The Riot, Radio U.
A question here. If your team was going to be named after a food for one night only, your favorite team in whatever sport, and they did branded merch, serve the special food for the game, what food would you want it to be?
This is coming from Lehigh Valley. They're normally the Iron Pigs, and they're becoming the Lehigh Valley Hoagies. They're a minor league baseball team, and I think that's fantastic.
And the hoagie, obviously, it fits the area because that's, Eastern Pennsylvania. Hoagies are huge. That's, Wawa, huge there. So it all makes sense.
And they got merch to celebrate the day with.
It's beautiful. So we've got a few texts coming in of people with ideas. I like Shrew said the Cleveland Cobs.
As in corn on the cob.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
A good corn on the cob around the ballpark. That fits. I'm with it.
Some street corn would be so tasty.
So
that's a
basically,
great idea.
we're saying please pick a food that's on a stick or can be pressed on a stick. Justin was saying that, in OKC, there's a minor league baseball team. And, of course, onion burgers are big. So some sort of combination of the onion burger and that.
The OKC onions.
Something.
Yeah,
there you go.
That makes sense.
And then Aaron brought in a good one for another choice, pierogies.
Yes.
So that'd be more appropriate, maybe say, for the Cleveland one.
Pierogies are so good, too. You
So
guys like
good.
pierogies?
Yes, I like pierogies.
Love pierogies in all their different various forms they come in. Tim, this is another good Ohio one, the Cincinnati Skylines.
Oh, yeah, for the chili.
For
Like a
their chili.
chili?
Although that can get messy.
I don't know if that's quite the
ball.
ballpark food you want.
No, of
I
course
know
you can
they-
have chili on a stick. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
easily.
Yeah.
I guess you could put it on a hot dog.
No.
Yeah,
You
suck
put
on a
it-
chili dog.
You put it in a baseball hat, the little one.
And the little cup.
Yeah.
Like
we
they have
used
it
to-
graters with the ice cream in there. Yes.
No, don't you
Five-way
remember?
in a baseball helmet.
We used to get your baseball helmet when you got a Sunday when you were a kid.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Gosh, how many lawsuits? I got burned by the chili.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
And no offense, but perhaps we don't like that chili.
Well, speak for yourself.
So that's a great idea.
Yeah. Did you have any more?
The only other ones I thought of, just some fan favorites. I just thought about my favorite foods, and if I was going to the ballpark, which of my favorite foods I could eat at the ballpark.
Yeah.
I thought about maybe like the Macs, right? Just a whole mac and cheese night. I want mac and cheese bites. I want mac and cheese. Any kind of form of mac and cheese we can have, I want that
That'd
there.
be so easy too because you can put mac and cheese on basically anything.
And you
Oh,
can
yeah.
deep
And
fry
like goes
it.
with everything. Yeah, deep fried mac and
Deep
cheese
fry it.
bites. Yeah, you can make mac and cheese incorporated into everything on the menu. Mac and cheese salad, anything.
Mac and cheese salad.
Yeah.
I'm thinking another one I thought of
Hey,
was.
do you feel the room went down when you said that?
I know, and he said,
Yeah, and I don't understand why.
I said deep fried mac and cheese, just regular mac and cheese, and he goes, or you could go with like a mac salad.
You don't
No,
even
no, I mean,
eat salad.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about, but I would if there was mac and cheese in it.
Yeah, but if you're going to the ballpark, you're getting the mac and cheese bites. Like I want the
Yes.
deep fried mac and cheese.
Well, you got to have a healthy option too.
Okay, for the
which
healthy
is
people in the
salad
ballpark.
with mac and cheese bites on it.
Well, I would
Yes.
just- I'd like you to keep the energy up if you don't mind.
Yeah,
So-
but when I do the next one, I want you to keep it up.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe the nuts. And I'm not talking about like peanuts. I'm talking about donuts. I want donuts on a stick. I want Krispy Kremes everywhere. An easy mascot, too. All the merch would be great. Just a bunch of donuts around. That's an easy
And
one.
once again, you can incorporate that. You do a burger with donut buns. You do a
Yeah.
salad with donuts. Nobody. Did you hear that?
I heard the salad, and you ruined it again. I'm going to do one more, and if you ruin it, you're
Yeah,
out, all right?
okay.
Last one I'm just doing on a stick.
Yeah.
I just want like Tuesdays on a stick.
So you just
and
gonna-
just anything that you can put on a stick, I
It's
want it on a
Tuesdays?
stick. Like, yeah, I want it on a
You
stick.
could do the Cleveland sticks.
The Cleveland sticks,
Yeah.
and then it's just a myriad of a couple different things on a stick, and whatever
Guys,
you
you guys
want.
have vision for this.
You could
This is
do-
exciting.
You
Yeah,
could do
exactly.
like donuts on a stick.
Donuts on a
right?
stick.
Like, frozen cheesecake on a stick.
Ooh.
You could do like kebabs with like peppers and
Oh,
onions and
man.
mushrooms.
Think about
Wow.
everybody just walking around with their own little customized stick.
Stick.
Yeah.
How happy would you be at the ballpark?
Until the first person stabbed, but it's
Yes,
fine.
I mean,
True.
you know.
the legal department says no to that. But
Corn dogs.
Oh, corn dogs. You put that's on
Yeah.
a stick. There you go.
well, Dee said, what about the Texas peppers? Because that could be
Ooh.
for, of course, peppers or Dr. Pepper since you're in Texas.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, I like
Good.
that.
Thank you, Dee.
And think of you could get real creative with logos for that. I like that. Man, this is fun. We should, why aren't we like the promotions people for a minor league team?
We could come up with so much stuff.
The Riot with Hudson and Nikki on Radio U.
Interesting here. I've got a survey that says that 57% of people use their phone on the toilet.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, you're there.
Yeah. That's like almost 2/3 of people That means a third of people don't.
No, that just means they don't answer these studies and surveys.
They don't admit it. All right.
I'm sure everybody does.
Well, there's 3 of us here. Okay, so Nikki definitely uses her phone on the toilet. Isaiah?
I mean, if you're not using your phone, what are you doing? You're just staring off into the abyss?
Yes. You focus is what you do.
So, yes, he does.
Sounds like you have some other problems going on if you need to focus that much on going pee.
Well, listen, I have obviously 57% of people admit using their phone on the toilet. But, I mean, that's pretty gross, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Well,
no, because just the whole bathroom then is gross. Anything in there. Why not at least have your phone?
Yeah, exactly.
Then, well, okay, think about this. When you go to the bathroom, I guess you're using your phone, but then what do you do as soon as you're done going to the bathroom?
You wash your hands.
Wash your hands, right?
Wash your phone.
Listen.
You don't even do that.
Nobody's washing their hands. Stop. I don't even want to hear that.
You just say you do.
Why do you
everyone says they do. You don't even use soap. You just do a little rinse-a-roo if you're doing anything.
So all you do is you rinse-a-roo your phone.
Yeah.
Your phone's fine with some water.
I think that they should have like phone wipes provided in all bathrooms.
Okay.
I think let's just be honest about it.
I bet you there's already a product like that.
See, but listen,
but
how are you going
to
convince a company, I need to wipe my phone when, yet again, 50% of us aren't even washing our own hands? Like, the soap in there isn't even really justified.
Where's the data on that?
I think it's just well known that people aren't washing their hands when they go to the bathroom.
No.
If you went to a public bathroom, you've seen enough people do the little quick walkout. We've all seen them do that.
Public bathrooms, though, are different. I mean, like, if you're just at home and it's your restroom. If you're in a public bathroom, I don't usually have my phone out. I'm scared. Like, what if it falls in there?
True.
What if it touches the floor? Like, there's a lot.
And in a public bathroom, you're being quick.
Yeah.
You're being real quick.
Absolutely.
When we use the bathroom at work, we're taking our sweet time.
I'm just hanging out in there. There are days when I just turn off the light and I just lay on the floor. I just sleep for a little bit.
The bathroom at work's just another meeting room.
It
like,
is.
It's fine. So
I spend my time in there.
Really, I don't think a lot of us use our phones then in public bathrooms.
Well, I don't know about that. I can't stop looking at my phone for like 3 minutes, to be honest with you.
Even when in a public restroom?
Yeah. No, I never even, there used to be a time where I was uncomfortable in public bathrooms, but I've grown as a person and matured, and I feel just fine in there.
Well, I'm not. I hold it till I go home.
And in fact, I think the phone is a distraction from the uncomfortability I feel when I'm in a comfortable public bathroom.
Well, the scientists say you should stop because, of course, obviously, it's disgusting.
It is disgusting. There's no good reason for why we don't wipe our phones down. If we're washing our hands every time and then you just go back to touching your dirty phone that you didn't wash, then why even wash your hands?
Yeah, why don't you just leave the restroom, touch your dirty shoes, and then go eat? Just get all the germs.
Exactly. That's exactly what we should be doing. It's a problem. We need a solution.
No one's washing their hands. We don't need to wash
Just
thing at
because
this
you
point.
don't wash your hands, you can't say nobody washes.
I've heard enough people at radio. You walk right out of that bathroom, no hand washing.
Thanks for watching the worst of the riot. Since you made it this far, you might as well like, subscribe, and check out riot.radiou.com for even more riot.